Cheers. I decided instead of uploading like those commentary videos, at least for now, I want to share with you my progress in climbing and also in training. For that, I recorded 2 separate days of climbing. First, there was a Kilterboard session that I did on Wednesday, today's Sunday, and there was a technique session that I did yesterday, so on Saturday. With that, I guess enjoy. Here in this climb, I'm pretty sure you can see that I had a fairly bad body positioning for the last move where I fell on, and I think I will do that better later. This route has such a cool start, but sadly my pinches are just so bad, I'm so bad at them, that I couldn't hold this move. But I think it's also a body positioning thing there. I should be strong enough to hold this. And this exactly is why you should stretch, to be able to just do splits like this on the wall. Oh god, I was so weak this session. It's incredible. I didn't sleep too well and I couldn't eat too much before, so I just didn't have any energy. I guess it's important to mention here that sleep quality plays a big role in how you perform, and I should really try to sleep better. In this route, I kind of learned that where to focus your mind on while you are climbing. You can see this heel hook, for example. In the beginning it pops, and then for the next try, the next attempt, I kind of focused more on that staying, and that worked really, really well. Also, with this last 2 to 3 moves, it was also like fairly delicate body positioning that you needed for that. And I had to try that before as well. But after trying it once, I think I got it like nicely grooved in. This was also such a cool route. But I think I was just way too done at this point. I tried all of the moves, and as you can see, it kind of worked. I think in my last Kilterboard session, like 2 weeks ago, I also tried this route already. I couldn't do those moves that you are seeing right now. In this session though, and like in the session 2 weeks ago, I could do the top move, but I was just way too exhausted at this point. And with that, we go to the technique session that I had yesterday. All of the routes that you will see here are graded the hardest difficulty in this gym that I was visiting. Getting this heel hook in is like hard, but it's okay-ish if you're flexible, so start stretching, guys. Yeah, I figured out that this was wrong. Couldn't do anything with that. Here you can see how straight my right arm was, and that's kind of bad. I couldn't like get to the next hold because of that. But here you can see now how I just start with a really like bent arm, and I can just easily do it then. So this is all about the body positioning as well. But this next move, man, it's really, really hard. One thing that I don't really like here about my climbing is how far away my hips are from the wall, but it just doesn't seem that I can get pressure onto my left foot there. This foothold is so bad. So I have to try and figure this out more, definitely in my next session. But this time, instead of cutting loose, like uncontrolled at least, I just use, well, the holds that are given to me, which is quite nice. But then again, the strength in this position is just immense what you need. At some point, I just started chatting with one of the guys that I know from this gym about this route, and he gave me some tips, or some ideas at least, that I could try. I knew all of that before already, I tried it before, but I guess him just looking at me gave me the motivation to give it my all. And I actually stuck to move, like, it's quite nice. It's super hard though, it's a really, really small crimp up there. And from this moment on, I actually could stick this move like consistently, but I was also getting quite weak in the like crimp position up there. At this point, I decided, well, let's see how well the overhang is. This is like 60°, which is just not visible at all from the other perspective. And there you can see how far away my hips are from the wall when I do this move. But that's mostly because my left foot just cuts loose, which I kind of want to prevent, but I have to see how I can do that actually. I guess I really have to work on my foot technique. I went to the next route. And this one was also, this was like a whole roof. It wasn't even an overhang, it was just a roof. And there were like really bad pockets. Next time I think I should also take some footage of the holds that I'm trying to hold there. And all of this is super body tensiony, but I think my pinches are just too weak to do this. What you basically have to is like 2 pockets that you hold like this, and you have fairly a lot, like up until this point, you have inside of the pocket, but it's just completely vertical, and I don't have the strength to just hold this with my body weight. But nevertheless, I just tried around a little bit, just getting into the positions, and I could actually do a couple of the moves, but it felt fairly hard. The upper part isn't as hard. I actually did that already, so I'm just trying to figure out the lower part here. One thing that you always have to do is just touch all of the holes and make them greasy with your sweaty fingers. That's at least my specialty. And always, always just try to do different things if something doesn't work out for you. There's nothing better than trying, so to say. All of the other routes that you can see in this picture, or like in this frame, I already did, for example, and they weren't that hard. But this is just a whole nother step on top, basically. I mean, that's how grading works, right? After this, I just decided to try and get another route done. And this is also, again, the hardest difficulty in this gym. You can see I had a little break. I'm wearing a jacket because I was cold. Those slopers are just so bad up there. It's like nothing to hold on. And here you can see me figuring out how my heel hook can hold. It was better already. And in the terms of like 3-4 goes, like for this move, I kind of figured out the position that I need to be in. Also here, I'm just trying to try different things, different approaches. Maybe something else works better. But I myself am a fairly static climber, so it's super hard for me to just do those, like jump into moves and just hold it. And those slopers are just nothing. You can see, for example, how my hips, I placed them way further. But this time I lost friction on my heel hook, which just means I need to get more rubber on it. And since I didn't get into this position yet, I just tried different things again. Yeah, but I have no idea how I can get out from there. Remember to always brush. It makes your life way, way easier. Yeah, I guess from this position on, you just have to jump, basically, which, well, the holds up there aren't that good. Let's say it like that. I then decided to just try to do the rest of the route. But this foothold on the left, you just basically have nothing. So you have to fully commit on standing it. But, well, as you saw before in the overhang on the 60 degrees, my foot technique is just not good at all. I have to admit though that I have a small mental blockage for that because I fell like a year ago and I injured my ankle like severely. And I should really start using a microphone while recording all of those videos immediately. That would make my life so much easier. And with that, I guess we have seen my progress of the week. Thank you for watching and bye. See you.